You start using multiple defense, bro. It's my seed for that one.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The inside handoff. Runs through a tackle.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Got his man quickly. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Pressure coming. And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Moss. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game, opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
How do you not love to see that when your quarterback gets in the run fit, when he's not scared to come up and tackle? A lot of those guys, they can be prima donnas. They don't want to tackle. Nice job seeing it. And as soon as that thing...
Turning on the Jets. The 30. He's at the... and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
This game.
And the fumble goes
Big
out
this
of
game.
bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. To the air, it's Reed. Throws to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker.
Hey,
You find that
not
matchup
gonna
in space, and so find ways to get
Well, I
the football
wanted
to the
that
running back in
bad.
space where you can break tackles
Bad.
and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
They didn't even let me adjust my defense, which is insane to me. They kept making the wrong thing pop up, and all I was pressing was circle the defense. Like 4 different things popped up. The line popped up, everything popped up, but nothing but DB. That's ridiculous.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this.
At least I knew it was coming. It's been
I
there.
like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
I ain't even worried about that. This ain't last time. I like that though.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Under fire. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Jackson.
Nice little guess.
Hard-hitting tackle. Offense gets set for 2nd down. This time they'll go to the running game. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. How about the defensive line doing a great job attacking the...
Turning it on! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Ooh.
And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Trying to make magic with
I threw the ball, but he just ain't let it go. He decided to run himself. Like that's crazy. He probably would have greeted good, but I definitely see that pass, and I hope he know I seen it.
They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end.
Ooh.
Needs to make a better throw.
That was scary. That was scary because he didn't throw the ball like
about the
I
decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. after the incompletion. Back to the passing game. He'll pull it down and run. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Yeah. What is going on, bro? What is going on? It's not even letting me. Will it let me do him?
Looking for room. It's Peoples. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
That's pretty decent right there.
He'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back.
They let me put they actually let me put it through. And then he jumped. Like, that's ridiculous. They let me put it through.
4th and 11, they decide to go for it.
Well, I don't know
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Throwing
on the run.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jeez Louise. Pumpkin pie. Number 1, make him cry.
That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into
Is it more Turner?
coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Slips through the line. Oh, what vision.
They let this man run with the ball, but like literally everybody's closing in. Like everybody stopped once he got past the one man. I'm trying to figure out what happened. It's cool. We're gonna return the favor and run it back too. But you see how you ran it to the left? We're gonna run it back to the right.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you can tell, takes it out, good blocking, give them a little crease, and you can see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guy.
This man, bro. This man, bro. They be letting people jump through people. Like, bro, that's not how life goes, bro. You can't just jump through somebody that's literally going to blocking. And they not even blocking. Very cool. Let her rock out and do her thing and get in her mode. Stop distracting.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you
You
what,
can be real distracting.
points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if you're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive.
Hold on.
Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Might be changing the route. Looking to throw it.
You told her to pick the portal. Now that she leaves doing the portal.
Finds his big tight end. He moves the chains.
But will she pick the portal?
33.
And then she didn't even. Yeah, and then she said she didn't even pick the
Put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot, you throw him the football.
Yeah.
To the air on first down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle?
Oh, of course I seen that. He put him back. How do you put him in the back of him? That'd be the sad part. You put him in the back of him, then the ball is there. The whole time the thing is, you were beating me to the spot. So if you beat me to the spot and I'm already pulling him back as the ball is in the air, how do you get in front of me when I've been pulling him back? But they don't even let me pull him back there. They make him rock out like he don't know what he's doing out here. Alright, I was about to say, because he's on him like right on rights.
tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Not able to hook up there.
This would be a pick. This would be a pick, bro.
Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, we got it back. We.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Trying to get the corner. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10.
Touch it, nothing.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9.
Fresh off the press. You playing the game, no touch me.
They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Breaks into the open.
Oh, I'm supposed to go. Oh, that's supposed to be a touchdown. Oh, hey,
Backed up and they've got a first down. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs in Ohio State.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. That's caught. It's Smith. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
He'll try to do it himself.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You can see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Hold on. How are we not getting that off, though?
Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard.
And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
How about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The play fake on 1st down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions. Trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go, and that's why he's already thrown multiple interceptions.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. looking for a man. It's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws another interception. His third of the night. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
Well, what a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Dances away to buy time. That's caught. It's Moss. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Back to pass on second down. Got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Texas A&M going quickly. They want to throw it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Peoples. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense lining up quickly. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Showing the arm strength down the left side. He's got it. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off. That's a fumble. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. They've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
He slings it deep to the left. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. On the ground, it's Moss. Oh, he's got some space. At the 30.
They just cheated, bro. They literally just cheated. They literally just cheated.
Once he got some room, it was reverse.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. Coming out with it, it's Graham. He gets a block. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Reed. Using his feet to buy time. Takes a hit as he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it's first down.
They little, yo, I pressed triangle, bro, and they brung me downhill, bro. Like, what? What?
Just dying for it.
I'm tracking that garbage. Garbage.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the
I can make open field tackles, but can't make, like, what, bro? Pure garbage, bro.
The explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Here comes the hurry up.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Almost had the completion, just missed it. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going to try to get it himself. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Offense changing the play. They go to the ground. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
At the 45 on its way. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit them up top. They're going to test that run defense to the right here.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Turns it loose. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires on the move. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Finds his man. It's Moss. Turning it on. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The throw. It's complete to the right.
I'm trying to figure out how am I not tackling him, bro? They literally got me doing nothing. Like, I know you talk about the luckiest man in America, bro.
He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Texas A&M going quickly. Back to throw, it's Reed. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Wants to throw on third down. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Aggie. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play, shows off the hands, does the rest, walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Tate. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they weren't able to make the connection. Looking for an explosive play.
And at this point of the game, you just can't say enough about how good the defense has been covering this guy. Coming into the game, they knew he was the critical factor for this offense with his skill set, but they have really been able to shut him down. They force another incompletion down the field looking his way. To me, that's one of the biggest reasons why they're winning this game.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Rifles it down the middle. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Got some room to run. Inside the